Good morning, everyone. How's everyone doing this morning? Evening, afternoon? Good morning. I know it took me a little longer than usual, but I had some sound technical difficulties to deal with, and I didn't want to not stream, so yeah. We're here. Where's Comey? No idea. No idea. But today we're going to be doing I know, right? Comey's a scammer. Comey is a scammer. She was boasting about how she was super excited for for me to finally do this story, and she ain't even here. All right, How Panda, have a good day at work, man. Yeah, she is the ultimate scammer. Good, it seems like everything's working now. I couldn't even get the sound working earlier. But yeah, today we're going to be doing my polls for you and for Blaze, and then we're going to be going right into doing the story Hortus De Escapismo. That is going to be a difficult one. The name of it is difficult. There it is. You know, I'll be pulling for me. Is infield topic allowed in the stream? You can talk about infield all you want. It's just I can't really say anything because we don't have anything to really go off of. So, but yeah, let me pull up my chat on this. On the computer I usually play the game on. I'm gonna do it on the tablet today. And yeah, let's start with my polls because I want both of them. I want both of them. So I'm hoping for the best here. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get both of them. It depends on the luck. It's a second event connected to Laterano after Guide Ahead. Yeah. That is where that is the story that we'll be doing today. I'm focused on the Laterano story right now because that's where the main story is going. And I'm hoping I can complete it all before the next main story releases. So, all right, so we're gonna go ahead and get started. We're hoping we get both of them. If I just get Blaze, I'd be happy. But Blaze and you are both characters that I want. So let's hope for the best here. At this pace you can? Yeah, I hope so. I really hope so. Nope. Don't even care. I don't care. They don't start me off this way. Don't start me off this way. I want a single. I want a good signal. Come on, man. I want a good single. Give me a good single. I need a good single.
Doctor, this is for you.
Just one that sets everything off right. Come on, man. This is telling me that it's not going to end well. Just give me bad. Oh no. Okay. Well. Time to go into the tins. Time to go into the tin rolls. Okay. I'm gonna need luck music and everything for this. What's up, Baku? Does Blaze have music out yet? Does Blaze have music out yet? We need all the luck we can get, because it's already started things off the wrong way. She does. Okay. She does have music out. All right, we're gonna do this. Hold on. I need to copy this and move it over here. Okay. What's up, Paragon? Good question. We don't know where Comey is. All right. Come on. Give me some good vibes, Blaze. Give me some good... No, okay. There's a chance I could still get Blaze though. I don't have that much currency. There's still a chance. Come on. We have reserves, so we should be fine. I think. I hope. Oh no, we're already going into the Originite. Oh no. I'm getting a little nervous. I'm getting nervous, man. I don't like this. La Pluma. I haven't got a single one yet. This is crazy. A double banner of characters that I want. And I haven't gotten a single one yet. How much do I have left? It can't be much. Oh no. I don't feel too good about this. What is happening? I'm sad. I'm really sad. Not a single one of either one of them. Wait. Please. There's no more currency after this. Just please. I'll take it. I'm sad, but I'll take it. That's crazy. I still want you. I probably shouldn't. I'm sitting here staring at this like... Yeah, I shouldn't. I'm thinking about it. I really shouldn't. I'm thinking about other stuff I have to handle in real life. I shouldn't. Ooh. Tablet fell. Okay. We got Blaze at least. We got Blaze at least. We're not going to be too salty. I'm sad though. I'm broke all over again. Let me pull my chat back up over here. Hey, that's what I get for not logging on every single day. That's all I could say. Or every week. What's up, Jackal? How you doing? Baku, Talos. Do I know who's next after this? No, I don't remember. But you and Blaze were the ones that I really, really wanted. I don't even know if I have all the materials to raise her. I haven't been on like consistently.
Doctor, you know I've pored over these battle records, studying them inside and out, so you don't have to. Phew, gave me a fright. Doctor, you know I've pored over these battle records, studying them inside and out, so you don't have to drag me into a watch session, you know? Oh, wait, these are...
Yeah.
No, not the one where my tail caught fire. That's when I was totally green.
Yeah, I gotta grind for that.
After that.
Okay, I can finish that off stream. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. I'm so sad, chat. All right, the pulls have been completed. Hortus De Escapismo. Escapismo. Whatever. Oh, they announced CC? What do you mean? Yeah. Contingency contract. Yeah. All right, so yet another story that we're gonna have to complete. Do we know how long this one is? Oh, I've completed it. Hold on. It's only 8. So now it just depends on how long each operation is. All right, so we're gonna get started. We'll probably try and nail these before the week's over. Yeah, let's get started. They say Laterano is paradise. A land of freedom, happiness, and order. One of the few left in this chaotic world. Have you ever known doubt, my child? How was our city built? How did it grow? And how did it prosper? Why is there one Laterano? Why is it called the Eternal Paradise? If the fires of war burn once more, and peace falls into ruin before our eyes, will the world continue to tolerate paradise? We know that sound all too well. Danger level. Analyzing maximum. Deploying simulation sequence. Stop leaking, please. Shut up. Simulation failed. Activating emergency response mechanism. Hopefully you guys can hear this well, like the sound. Outputting suitable personnel list. Okay. Let's see what the heck is going on. Yeah, I remember that's law, or the law. They are here, Your Holiness. Very well. Are you sure about this? There's no precedent for it, aside from canonization of the popes. It's risky. You are correct. I can find no such record in our millennium of history. But that is of no concern. What is of concern is the warning I received. What is it about specifically? I would answer your question honestly if I could. Our glowing faith has warned us that danger is near, but no one knows what it is or how it will arrive. I only see a list of names. First on the list is the main character of today's performance. That's why you propose canonizing him. Still, the title of saint is special, reserved for the holy ones who built Laterano. I hold the same title. That's different. You're the Pope, sir. You're conceding a significant amount of power. You will have the right to participate in a magnitude of matters, even policy making. This is no small thing. Easy, Giovanni. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. And as I said, there is more than one name on the list. What? Are you proposing that all of them be canonized? That's against the rules. Don't be so quick to judge, Giovanni. We need to find them first. I saw some familiar names. Do you know who is on it? No idea. In that case, I'll let it remain a secret for a little longer. Giovanni, I think I'll visit these friends after the ceremony. So they're about to receive a title that's very important. Why are there so many balloons? There's even a pie throwing competition that's on that street ahead. I had to take a detour because of all the pies on the ground. Is there some sort of festival going on? No idea. Heard it's a ceremony or something, but I don't know the specifics. Who cares at the end of the day? Let's just enjoy the occasion like we always do. Say, do you think if I could fly, do you think I could fly if I tied myself to these balloons? You don't have a prayer, even if you lost 20 pounds. Don't say that. Maybe if I took off my jacket. It's pretty warm today. Hey, look, new balloons. Here, hold my jacket. I've got to try this. Hey, be careful. Oh, he's actually flying. What the heck? How do I stop climbing? He didn't think that through. Oh no, I'm scared of heights. What just happened? Okay. Oh no, I forgot I'm scared of heights. Pardon? Hey, don't go. Help. Help, let me down. Federico. All right. Damn, he shot down the balloons. To think a holy city has so many guns in it, this is crazy. I thought that was the game for a second. No. The I think the capture card failed for a second. Ouch. Man, that hurts. But thanks. My balloons. You popped them all. Did you really have to be so cruel? It was the logical solution given the circumstances. I guess, but you could have left me a couple. He got you down. Stop whining. Don't mind this idiot, sir. Where'd you get that outfit? It looks cool. I can't say. What do you mean? Was it a gift? Looks like a work uniform. There's something familiar about it. Where do you get a uniform like that? I'm applying. I'm not sure. It's a standard uniform. You can submit your curriculum vitae to the curia. Oh god, I gotta remember these words again. Vitae. Curia. They led the Sancta. They built a city. They named it Laterano. And when disaster looms once more, a new revelation shall dawn upon the Sancta, and a new guide shall lead forth. The paradise of the Sancta shall remain eternal, as witnessed by the world. We bear witness. We bear witness. We bear witness. Ite missa est. You can raise your head now, my child. No, a different name is appropriate here. Raise your head and stand by my side. Saint Federico Galao, the first chosen of Laterano, who does not come from the ranks of the popes. Oh, okay. So he's one of the selected. What's up, Ann? Or sorry, An. What's up, An? A measured reaction. Not a fan of balloons? I don't understand. What is the duty of a saint? What is the disaster that looms? Does it call for immediate action? I need to know the details in order to formulate a plan. An appropriate question, but not one I'm able to answer. The warning I received was as cryptic as it was direct. It does not provide for a specific answer. Each era has its own trials and tribulations, for which we can only prepare the best of our ability. It is certain, however, that you've been chosen because it believes that you have the ability to respond to the unknown. I don't understand. There's no hurry, we have time. Right now, there are other things that we can talk about. This garb suits you, Federico. Makes all the cardinals bickering over the cut and color worthwhile. I didn't think that was a cardinal's duty. Let's not be so strict. People can't help but focus on that which draws their interest. Hope you're going to get through this story. I'm going to get through it. It's going to be a lot of stuttering probably, but I'm going to get through it. We have to finish all of Laterano's story. It's relevant in this main story coming up. So, or the one after that, I think. One of the two. But yeah. Thank you for being here. In the name of God, I cast 50 caliber. That must be a comment to what I said earlier about all the guns. Let's not be so strict. People can't help but focus on that which draws their interest. I've seen your resume, Federico. I can tell that you're an outstanding executor. The commandments do not bind your thoughts as they do others. Rules can be broken if necessary. Of course, I can't bring myself to disagree. You judge matters by your own standards. That is why you always carry out your missions effectively, if somewhat unorthodoxly. I have a mission for you. I had intended on going myself, but there are other matters that require my attention now. I must find someone who could go on my stead. It would not be an easy task. Expect unexpected complications, the likes of which you have never seen. But I believe you are up to it. I want to see why he chose you. Will you go, Federico? Executor Federico, ready for assignment. What is your command? Other matters equal epic trying to be a sarcas. Hoping the graphics card doesn't fail on me again. All right. What are you looking at, Arturia? The flowers, Excellency. This is the only place in the monastery where they grow. I'm glad I made it in time for bloom season. It's a few worth savoring. Is this the crazy one? Man, I forget her actual code name. The one that I like using a lot in the game. Damn, I can't think of her name. Virtuosa. Yes, Virtuosa. So many names. So many to keep up with. Oh my god. Clement would be happy to hear it. There she is. It's been a long time since anyone came to see the flowers that he cared for. They used to grow all around the abbey. This is all that's left. A shame. I understand there's a beautiful story behind them. There was. What about now? Perhaps there still is, but my eyes have grown weak. Flowers are no longer pure enjoyment for me. I've grown too old, spent too much time here. Flowers cannot fill an empty stomach, just as your music can soothe pain, but not avert aging. I know things don't always go as according to plan. Perhaps this was inevitable the moment our call for help reached Laterano. Now, only the bitter fruit remains. Bitter fruit? Even the name itself leaves a bitterness on the tip of the tongue that does not go away. I rather like it, actually. Poor soil does not bear sweet fruit. Poor soil, yes, poor soil. But it's home for people like us. I thought we would never find a better, more peaceful life. We had walls that protected us from rain and wind. How did I switch those words up? We had faith unwavering. Our longing for a peaceful life won out over our longing for home. All that was left was to find a quiet corner of the world where we could live in peace. But now, the old man's emancipated face twitches slightly. It is as though he has mustered the strength to tear apart that which threatens to crush him beneath his loose skin. His words are replaced by a sting of coughs and gasps. Oh, he's probably dying right here. How many years has it been? 50? 60? More? When disaster came from the sea, when we rejected the Inquisition's demands and left Iberia to settle here, I've seen children born and then buried those same children. I've seen children born and then buried those same children. Life has become hard. Life is always hard. Yes, you're right. Look at the living. To where do they belong? I can't tell. Are they of Iberia or of Laterano? We've come too far in too long. Am I still a Lateran after all these years? Only you know the answer. Abbot Stefano Torregrossa? Torregrossa? Oh my god, here we go. I hope I still am. Then you are. You spoke the truth, Arturia. There's no need to test me anymore. A misunderstanding. I never intended to probe your secrets. I permitted you to stay because these doors are open to all who bear no ill intentions. I still don't know what you are seeking, Arturia. What if I said I seek nothing? I take it you don't believe it. Then let me put it this way. Pay no heed to me. I promise I will not interfere with anything here, nor with your decisions. I'm simply a traveler drawn to this place by the stories here, praying that the ending is a good one. I swear in the name of my halo. Should I swear in the name of my halo? You're a cunning one, Arcturia. But I believe your words. The old man falls silent again. Do all who grow old grow dry and stiff? The lines on his face, once so beloved, now cast only Lethagard. I don't know how to pronounce that. Join me, chat. Lethargy. A lack of energy and enthusiasm. Baki's here. Baki's finally here. The eyes have become clouded by the decades that they have seen. The face should have been warmer, gentler, more Lateran. The holy city never answered all these years, but I never stopped praying. My faith taught me to love, to be kind. It did not teach me to abandon our brothers and sisters, our loyal friends, to abandon the few for the happiness of many. The devoted would call it a shameful betrayal. Do you? I don't have that answer, Arcturia. Where does the believer go if faith has betrayed itself? I was here since the polls, but lurking because I'm making dinner. Grubby hands. Got it. Well, thanks for being here, Baki. Unlike someone else that's been begging me to do this story. Here's the stuff. Get it salted and dried quickly. It should last the winter. I'll get someone on it. Gracias. This meat will buy us some time. I'm sorry. Finding game was harder than I thought. With the weather is getting colder. Don't say that. Thanks to you, there will be meat on the table for the children tonight. Don't apologize. Okay, forget what I said. Make them something good for dinner. I would love to, but we got to ration. Where's Hyman? She didn't get hurt, did she? Don't worry, she's fine. Really? Don't hide anything, okay? An injury is no small thing. No problem. We'll come back if we do need anything. I know what gracias means, man. I hate you both. I hate you both. It's getting late. I should go. What did I skip just now? Hey, Gerald. Everyone's been talking about Laterano. They mean no harm. They're just a little anxious. Please, don't mind it if someone lets something slip. I understand. I see. That's good. Yes. Thanks for coming, Ryman. Let's go. We're not needed here. Is Hyman back yet? Haven't seen her all day. Davey led a group out to look for her. I'll join them later. We have to scout them. We have a scout team ready. We have to concentrate. We have concrete intel when they get back tonight. Good. Carry on. Brother Gerald. Are we really going to accept things as they are right now? Calm down, Ryman. You know we never had a choice. So we're compromising. What are we? What have all these years been for? What's the difference between us and them? We're just... Ryman. That's enough. But, no buts. I know you don't like it, Ryman. There's still time. If there's someone you want to go see, go and see them. And that music. Eating. Ingestion of food for the orgasms. Organisms. I was about to say orgasm. What? Indigestion of food for the organism survival. It is the basis of life and the fundamental instinct of all animals. Goon-brained. Oh, shut up. Eat, digest, metabolize. Activities for the sake of survival. The most legitimate desire there is. Don't tell me someone just got eaten. They just talked about someone missing. So, I hope this isn't like a sign someone got eaten. I want to try to persuade you, but now is not really the time. You're weak. Too many things interfere with our thoughts, warp our judgment, preventing us from following the guidance of our faith. You can no longer hear me, can you? There is no answer. The priest's voice mixes with a strange sound, echoing through the underground space. Sound of eating. The sound of ripping food apart and swallowing it. Life that has lost its original form grows in the shadows. It's almost winter. The sun has become a rare sight. This building is like a remote island. It has held out long enough. It can no longer hold out. See the gaps in the walls where the draught comes through? There's little fuel left. Many will suffer in the cold without winter supplies. Of course, we're not entirely helpless. There are a couple of small originium, see, I almost mixed up words, originium veins nearby, aren't there? Originium can be mined there for energy generation. As you've done, oh, you guys can't see that notification. As you've done for many years, but it is dangerous. Everyone knows the risk of Ripathy infection. Who would take such a risk if they had the choice? Ripathy is a death sentence on an island like this. You left your homes and came here. You accepted the most dangerous jobs in order to find a place to call your new home. You're an indispensable part of this abbey. You still can't hear me, can you? I must admit, I feel a little sad. That was so creepy. I'm not gonna hold you. Sancta girl. She's kind of cute. Hello. Anyone? Whoa. What's with all the broken glass? Fortuna. Good timing. Give me a hand with this window frame, will you? The wind broke the window. I'm trying to plug it up. No problem. Did we fix this a couple days ago? Didn't we fix this a couple days ago? I remember my teeth chattering in the cold while listening to Father Stefano's sermon. Should I get some tape? I'm afraid tape won't do. The pieces are all over the place. I don't think I can put it back. Sorry. Why apologize to me? Clement, it's not your fault. What should we do? Find something to block it up? The wind's rather cold. Should I find some unused fabric? Don't waste it. Save it for clothes. It's getting cold. There should be some planks left from when Gerald took those old houses apart. I'll go look for them. That will do it for the frame. Slow down. Thanks, Fortuna. What were you here for anyway? Oh, I wanted to see if there is anything to eat because I missed lunch. It's all Fina's fault. What's my fault? Fina, what are you doing here? Listening to you talk behind my back. I'm just telling it like it is. That wouldn't have taken so long if you didn't keep going on and on about it. It's because you were dumb enough to get scammed. Oh, Delphina. I told you to be careful of Lumen. She's been talking to everyone, pretending to care. Who knows what she's really after? You've been absent-minded lately. Did she say anything to you? No, no one said anything to me. I'm not being absent-minded. Yes, you are. We're all Sancta, Tuna. You can't fool me. Oh, yeah, the hive mind like stuff. Lemuin. Yeah, you're right. Sorry. So is Lemuin. So is Lemuin. You know she has no ill intentions. Why won't you trust her? Why do you hate people from Laterano so much? Lemon. It's lemon. Why don't you just spell it that way, man? English is already a weird ass language. Latin, I guess. Why do you hate people from Laterano so much? We were Laterans too, weren't we? Father Stefano says we can go back soon. Why did we lock up the Lateran emissaries? Why don't we go back? Because Ryman and the others can't go with us. Isn't that a reason enough? You want to leave them behind? Well, I don't. No, that's not what I mean. That's not what I mean. And what do you mean? Enough. The abbot has his reasons. Say no more. I'll find some planks to board up the window. You two calm down. Can't you sense my thoughts, Fina? I can, Tuna. But never mind. I lost my cool. I know that wasn't what you meant. I was wrong too. You always have that gun with you. You got it from your dad, right? I thought it didn't work anymore. It doesn't. Maybe it's a parts problem. And I don't know how to use a gun myself. But I'm not carrying it to use it anyway. I always thought it was a decorative accessory. Hardly. Holding the gun like this is like praying. That's what Dad said when he gave it to me. He said it was a sancta practice. I don't know about any practices like that. My grandma's gun is in a canyon. We can share, Fina. I'll try to get it fixed, then we can use it together. Now let us pray. Johan, what's up? I was here 9 days ago. What, when I posted that I was going to be streaming this? The plank should be here somewhere. Aha, there. That should be enough. I could fix the outside windows too, if there are any left over. And oh wait, is this the underground area? Yeah, this is the same underground area where they were talking to that thing. Is he gonna discover it? Not much fuel left. Oh, the music stopped. Who goes there? No one? Am I seeing things? The terrain is so strange. Do you still call this a desert? There's a canyon below. Mind your step. I never knew you were such a gentleman. I didn't see the name. Rigel. Nothing good ever comes from you complimenting me. Don't be so uptight. Your bank account is safe this time. Is that the nomadic abbey we're looking for? I think so. What do we do? Knock on the front door? You think someone will answer? What do you think, Federico? This image is kind of epic. Approach. Roger. Should we do a quick briefing first? Target building has been identified. It is a large mobile complex built jointly by Iberia and Laterano in 1011. Official name? Why are they testing me? Why are they testing me? Sanctilia minimum. Ambrosi. It probably ain't even pronounced that way because it's Latin. I'm trying to sound it out in English. The law must test you. Shut up. Google Translate time. It won't say that properly. Google Translate will just like give me the English version of it. Oh yeah, I don't want to distract from the story, but wanted to mention that IS-6 is out in CN. They released a 30-minute gameplay showcase for it prior, and if you're interested, I can explain and translate for it. I'm interested, but one, story, I'm going to focus on that right now, and two, I think it's probably in my best interest to just wait. Target building has been identified. Oh yeah, I didn't press the button. Originally controlled by Iberia. It disappeared after straying from its route 61 years ago. Laterano received a request for help from the abbey 1 month ago and sent 2 nuncios to investigate. Straightforward enough to this point. So how do we end up losing contact with our nuncios and bringing in big guns like you two? Our mission is to discover the whereabouts of the cardinal aide, Lemon, and Legatus Orin. Oh, what? The whereabouts of Orin? And Lemon. Oh, wait. And they both went missing? Okay, now it clicked. Hold on. Now it clicked. I understand what's happening now. Okay. So why? It's not actually Lemon. It's just a joke people were making. I hate you guys. You guys know I have a problem with just getting these words right. And then you confuse me with things like lemon and shit. So I was right, Lemuin. Okay, so Orin and Lemuin are both here, and they're here to guarantee their safety. I'm also to ensure that the abbey is able to function normally and avoid casualties. So His Holiness wants you to take it easy. Well, I signed up for Lemuin. I couldn't care less of what happens to Orin. Based. Your personal feelings are irrelevant. Damn. The target status is unclear, and we're unable to determine if the inhabitants of the building are hostile. What do we do then? Infiltrate and investigate? No. I suggest we take the most direct path and finish this quickly. If they are deceased, I'll return their bones to Laterano. That's dark. Okay. The tutorial is irrelevant because of the fact that I'm not doing any actual gameplay in this one. Jeez, man. Chat would never troll their streamer. Right. No, we troll him every time. It was autumn at the time, and I was trekking through the barren wastes with a few Iberians who were fleeing their homeland. Just when we thought we were going to meet our ends there, the abbey appeared in front of us. It seemed like some sort of miracle, an act of divine intervention that couldn't be real. The venerable abbot, Bishop Torregrossa, took in those people who had nowhere to go. He was a respectable elder, most pious and devout in his ways. Under his management, the monastery, cut off from the rest of the land by the wilderness, became its own fantastical domain of sorts. Here, people whose lives would normally never intertwine lived in harmony, depending on one another. They lived in material poverty, but not spiritual poverty, making no distinction between class, all putting their best feet forward to live life. There she is. They updated her sprite a lot. This is so much better than her previous one. I knew it. This handwriting. When I made my request, the abbot replied to me after an extended silence, saying that while he would not refuse to aid those in need, there was not much he could do because of my distance. Maybe because I wasn't expecting much in the first place. I didn't feel too bad about being turned down. If anything, he seemed to be more guilty in Changrid? What does that mean? Distressed or humiliated. Chagrin? Chagrin? Chagrin. I think I'm saying it right. About turning down my unreasonable request than the person who made it in the first place. I'm deeply gratified that there exists such a paradise for good people. But at the same time, I cannot help but raise this one question. Can this miracle, like a seed that refuses to adapt to the soil it is grown in, truly persist on this land? Maybe I've been here a bit too long. It's about time I set out again to Laterano. People whose lives would normally never intertwine, making no distinction between class. Yes, when I first saw the scene, I also doubted my eyes a bit. If I was speaking for just myself, I'd really hope this peace, rare as it is, could last forever. Come in. Are you busy? Lemuin. Remember the pattern that you were talking about earlier? Some of the others tried embouldering it onto a quilt with me. How do you think it turned out? Let's see. Excellent craftsmanship. It wouldn't surprise me to find it on a display in a store. You're exaggerating. Now that it's getting colder, the blanket you have with you might not be enough to keep you warm. So everyone pitched in for some fabric. I appreciate the concern, but if you give it to me, the others might not have enough. You should think about them first. I know how I look, but I'm basically plenty tough. I don't get sick easy. Don't worry about us. As long as everyone chips in, it's not a big deal. But I must say, I'm not sure tough is what comes to mind when I look at you. What's Laterano thinking these days, sending you so far away? Well, about that. It's a question I'd like to ask my superiors. Why don't we go back? Because Raymond and the others can't go with us. Isn't that reason enough? You want to leave them behind? Well, I don't. Yeah, that's sitting with her. Stupid Fina. You really think I'm that cold-blooded? Of course I'm not going to leave behind the people I grew up with. But we can just stay stuck like this forever. We can't. I think that's a mistake. We can't just stay stuck together like this forever either. Timbers have really been high lately. Is there no better solution? What's wrong? What are you sighing for this time? That's odd. Why are you here by yourself? Delphina's not with you? Ryman, what's that supposed to mean? It's not like Delphina and I are stuck together. You might as well be. Close enough. Just one step from sharing a bed. We do sleep together sometimes, though. Hey, wait, that's not the point. When did you get back anyway? I heard you went hunting with Senior Gerald. Any luck? Didn't get hurt, did you? Make sure to let us know if you ever do get hurt. Don't be like Gerald, who just toughs it out by himself. I'm fine. I don't need you worrying over me for no reason. For no reason? Who's the one who said nothing until his wounds got inflamed? And who's the one who went down into the mines without permission and barely made it back? You. I know. Let's just say it was my fault, okay? Huh? Let's just say it was my fault. Fortuna, yes. Actually, I came back because I wanted to ask you and Delphina, and of course the others as well. I wanted to ask if you wanted to come with us. The young man stops speaking halfway through. He suddenly falls silent. Ryman, never mind, it's no big deal. I need to leave for a bit. It might not be back until late. Fortuna, can you come to the roof of the Sacarium before dinner? Bring Delphina with you too. There's something I need to tell you too. Let me take a look. What's going on here? They even built a road by the monastery. It stretches all the way to the edge of the city. Is it really so cramped inside? I personally think it's plenty spacious. Are there so many people here? It must be tough feeding a crowd that big, especially out in the barrens. See for yourself. Someone's coming. Oh, someone just walked out. Should be one of the residents. Where'd Hyman run off to? Oh, Salvasis? Hottie with the hidden face? Who's there? Halos, your sancta. I don't care who you people are, or what you're after, but you're not coming any closer. Let's not jump to drawing swords and crossbows. We only just met. Why don't we all take a deep breath and talk things through? Good afternoon, Senior. 3 of us are here from Laterano, without any ill intent. No need to be so tense. I'd be pleased as punch if you'd lower your weapon. What brings some Laterans all the way out to these remote mountains? We were sent by His Holiness in search of 2 compatriots. You're wasting your time, Rochelle. It's clear to me that he knows exactly who we are and why we've come. He has hostile intent. You clearly have strong animosity towards Laterano, judging from the displeasure on your face. From where does your hostility come? I have no idea what you're talking about. You've been standing by the entrance to the side alley this whole time. You're deliberately trying to block our view. You don't want our attention there. So, what is in there? Who do you think you are? I might need to move this to the computer because looking down like this is kind of hurting my head. Alright, Federico. There's no need to provoke the other side. Though I'm sure that wasn't your intention. You haven't forgotten the mission His Holiness gave us, right? Low key. Low key. Can't afford to make a mess of things again. I wasn't trying to provoke anyone. You Laterans are always like this, showing up out of nowhere, making a mess out of everything. Given the information we have, your situation it wasn't looking too good to begin with. I dare you to say that again. Want to fight? Come on, I'll show you. You don't have OBS on your main monitor? So OBS is on this computer. This is my streaming computer. I'd have to turn this way if it's OBS. The reason you've been seeing me play the game on PC the past couple streams is because it's on my gaming computer. I don't stream what's on my streaming computer. So the air is awfully tense over there. Federico has a way of drawing attention, and that makes light work out of vulgarity. Burglary. But that hooded guy over there, something's not right here. Forget it. I'll figure out the math later. First, I need to find our target. Let me guess where you might be, Nemuin. Arturia. Looks like no shortage of guests today. Hello, Senior Gerald. I thought I'd get to see Stefano here. His Excellency still has a lot of business to attend to. He just left. He can't have gotten very far. Given your athleticism, I'm sure you could catch up to him. Thanks. I haven't heard you hitting the strings today. If you enjoy the sound of my music, I don't mind playing something for you right now. I'll pass. I'm very grateful for the joy you've been able to give some of our people. But not everyone finds comfort in your music. At least I don't. I can't imagine why a musician like you chooses to remain here. But I do hope you won't bring disaster upon us. You think too highly of me. As far as I know, disasters have always been buried in the soil, from whence they take root, sprout, blossom, and bear fruit. If such a seed exists in the garden, I'll break through the soil sooner or later, and I am simply a passerby, watching it all unfold. We have no seeds that sought to be pressed it too fast. We have no seeds that ought to be sprout, that ought not sprout. Huh? That's probably correct, but I just suck with Latin. Before long, everything will return to normal. There'll be no accidents, let alone disasters. All I ask, young lady, is that you don't do anything unnecessary. Are you giving advice? No, I'm giving you a warning. Damn. Such a roundabout. Insensitive words. So I suppose the fact that you haven't done anything means you're holding back, right? I suppose that's to be expected given the circumstances. Oh my. Two little cute kids. They made them look so bright too, like innocent. Pretty. Ma'am. Indeed, no shortage of guests today. Please come in, my unexpected little visitors. My name is Artua. Arturia, sorry. Would you mind telling me yours? Okay. Stop talking like that, Federico. I didn't say anything wrong. Just stay quiet for now, alright? And you, young man, let's not do anything rash. We really are just looking for one of our missing colleagues. And whoever you might be, we mean you no harm. You sure can talk. That bruise of yours means me no harm. Huh? You have my word. Either way, could you let us through? If you could tell the man in charge we're here, that would be ideal. Serpilia. Where did Serpilia go? Oh, the other girl that was with them. She's already inside. Huh? When she... Just now. I can't let you Laterans run rough, whatever. I'm not gonna stress that. Are you here to see the abbot? Come with me. Great. Does that mean you're letting us in? A warning first. No running off like that woman. Oh no. Hurry. Someone. Clement, what's wrong? What happened? Thank goodness. Raymond. Let the others know. A raid? Yeah, that's right. Raymond, who are these two? Don't worry about them. What's going on? Oh, right. It's terrible. I was repairing the windows just now when I saw something moving in the distance. The band of robbers from before, they're back. And this is when it cuts off because it wants us to do a combat segment. And here's where I stop this on the tablet and move over to the PC because I don't want my neck hurting anymore. Oh, they updated this app? What the heck? Multi-instancing is here. Attention power players. Now you can fire up multiple instances of your favorite game and enjoy double or quadruple the action. To launch a new instance of a game, click your profile picture in Google Play Games, switch to the user account, either add a new account or a previously added account. So you just continuously press play and it opens multiple of the game. No, not split screening. It's you know how you have like BlueStacks and everything has like the ability to have multiple windows of a game. You can have multiple windows of a game now. So if you're like I'm trying to think of the word. If you're re-rolling, you have multiple windows open so that you can try and get the pulls that you want. So sorry guys, we gotta update the client. I forgot to do it on here. Their multi-instance is kind of behind other emulators, but hey, better than nothing. I think they're purposely making sure that there's no like exploits or anything that could ruin the games because it's an official emulator. This isn't like the other ones where they just run the games. They got to make sure the games run properly. What else did they change? I can see the amount of space that the game takes. Did they add any new games? Yeah, they added a few. Oh, Black Beacon was finally optimized for this, so it probably runs better. I don't really see many new games on here. They probably just updated the entire app. Not gonna lie, Arknights Google Play PC runs very well for if your device is pretty much compatible. I think the whole application runs well. I have it on my laptop. I have it on like various devices, and Google Play Games runs everything that I've played very well, unless the game itself isn't optimized, and that's a whole different issue.
A great start for the day.
Okay. Ryman's acting all shifty. What is it he can't tell me right now? Something that has to wait until after dark? Oh, my neck feels so much better. I don't get it, but whatever. He can do his own thing. It's already so late. I'm only now bringing the food over. Senora Lemuin must be starving by now, and these portions are tiny. I thought that was my stomach. I thought that was my stomach. Be patient. Be patient, stomach. Stop growling already. Didn't you eat just a minute ago? I really hope I can feast one day. Just eat all I want without worry. Who's there? I know you're here. Who are you? Who's hiding over there? Even if you keep quiet, I already saw you. Aren't you from the abbey? You aren't from the abbey. Come out. If you don't, I'm going to call the others over. I'm going to pull the trigger. All right, I'm coming out. Guess I messed up. You sure have sharp eyes. Was it the light from my wings? I knew it. It's way too easy to pick out a Sancta. What's with everyone having different wings and halos? Good grief. And here I was thinking I wouldn't need to be all that sneaky. I've never seen you before. Who are you? Okay, Senora. Let's put the gun down first. That isn't something a nice girl should be pointing at her own kind. You're a Sancta too. You can feel I don't have anything against you. I guess you could call me a justice bringer this time. Yes, something like that, since I'm here to save people and all. Fine. If you don't want to talk, I'm going to call for help. Whoa, settle down there. Yeah, that surprised the hell out of her. Let go of me. Sure. But you'd better not scream. Sorry. Didn't do a good job controlling my strength there. Are you alright? Who exactly are you? And what are you after? It's nothing I can't tell. I'm looking for someone. Another Sancta just like me. Pink hair, probably still in a wheelchair. She's got a kind and gentle look to her. but her personality is actually anything but. Did she talk about Lemuin? That look on your face tells me you know who I'm talking about. My lucky day. The food you just brought over. Who's it for? I've got a feeling you're taking it to Lemuin, right? How did she know? Looks like I'm right on the money again. She's reading you, and you're giving her the answers. You really need to work on your poker face. So, would you mind telling me how Senora Lemuin has been doing? You prefer not to say, huh? Or are you not allowed to? You're hesitating and a bit scared. Stop it. Stop making things up. Am I making things up? I guess you know. You seem to have a lot on your mind, which feels a little odd. How could a cloistered place, like closed up, yeah, that makes sense, have so much trouble? Where is all that coming from? Are you getting into fights because there aren't many of your own kind here? That's none of your business, isn't it? Are you saying that because the patron... Sorry. Family texted. Isn't it? Are you saying that because the patron firearm you're holding hasn't been maintained in a while? Because it's rusting. I don't mind helping you out with that. I'm pretty good at gun repair. So why don't we do a little trade? You just tell me where Lemuin is, that's all. Why not tell me? I bet you already have an idea of who I am, right? You look pretty smart to me. Did Laterano send you too? Like Senora Lemuin? I was. That's enough small talk now. I'm a bit short on time. You're really not going to tell me where Lemuin is? Well, if that's how it is, that's how it is. Say. Let me take care of delivering that food for you. That's that then, Vale. Last one. That should wrap things up. These people are bandits? They sure know how to make a ruckus. Federico, how are things on your end? I heard a whole bunch of commotion over there. You didn't blow up any buildings, did you? I did not. Great, well done. I'm just wrapping up over here as well. Thank you so much. You two are incredible. That should teach the robbers to behave themselves for a while. Sounds like this isn't the first time you've been attacked, is it? How often does this sort of thing come up? If you came from Laterano, you must know how difficult it is to travel these roads. If we didn't have a ride, it wouldn't have been able to get here so easily. Nobody wants to hang around places like this, except the truly desperate. As you saw, there's nothing out here in these barren lands except this monastery. Once those thugs set their sights on us, do you expect them to give up? He's right. Now that it's almost winter, they'll be coming more often. Yeah, they're trying to probably take their space because it's probably warmer than being wherever they are. That reminds me, didn't Benny hurt his leg last time? How's he doing? He's still got a bit of a limp. Only option is to tough it out. Oh, by the way, who are these two? We're, I suppose you call us emissaries from Laterano. Guests from Laterano. How are you called? Executor Federico of the Laterano Nordal Hall. Executor Richelle. We have another colleague with us, but she's already one step ahead. Senor Federico, Senor Richelle. You don't seem surprised. Sure, we knew it was only a matter of time before Laterano sent another. The only question is what kind of guest we would be getting. I thought, The tall, thin, and frail middle-aged man subconsciously glances at the guns in his hand, in the hands of the two Lateran visitors. Jeez, I'm starting to stutter now. I thought the next time they sent someone, it would be to hand down charges. Charges? What crimes have you committed? Under the Nordal Hall's purview, most criminals see a reduced sentence upon surrendering themselves and obtaining the forgiveness of the wrong. Surrender? Sentence? Huh? What are you talking about? Hold on, Federico. We don't have a handle on the situation yet. Let's not worry about that until we find Lemuin and Orin. Sorry. We'd like to talk to the man in charge here. Do you think you could arrange that for us? Yes. Give me a second. I'll go. No need. Thank you for your assistance. I'll be the man you're looking for. Sorry, I was one step too late. Your Excellency, and Gerald, Brother Gerald. Would you be the most revered abbot in this monastery? And this Senior Gerald, is he also a community leader? No, he is not. True enough, I am no such important person. I realize you must have many questions. Please come. Let us find a more suitable place to talk. Clement, please close the gate and don't let anyone approach for the time being. But, Your Excellency, I'll be here. Ryman, you keep at it. Alright, be careful out there, brother. Then I'll be waiting for you at the door. If you need anything, feel free to call for me. Alright, now no one will disturb us. I am the bishop here, Stefano Torregrossa. And I have you guys heard my TV the entire time? No? Okay, good. I just realized it was on because I heard it through my headphones. And I also serve as the abbot of this monastery. It is a pity that you two came such a long way to find our hospitality so lacking. We have no need for meaningless pleasantries. Under the power vested in us by His Holiness, Pope 11, my colleagues and I came to locate the two Lateran nuncios. I asked where are Lemuin and Orin. I suppose I have no choice but to tell you. Signora Lemuin is currently a guest of our monastery, but do not worry, we would never mistreat a guest, and her safety is assured. What about Orin? The whereabouts of Senior Orin is actually what I wanted to ask you. Yeah, he's up to some sus shit. Is it not the case that you arrived so quickly because he contacted the Lateran? What? I'm afraid your statement is inconsistent with our intelligence. It is our understanding that Sanctilia Minimum Ambrosi sent a distress message to Laterano. We dispatched 2 nuncios in response and lost contact with both of them. And so, His Holiness sent us to find our people and investigate the situation. Does any of that conflict with what you know? We were unable to retain Senior Orin. By that, you mean you weren't able to keep Orin restrained. You could say that again. He was on the edge the whole time. While inviting Senora Lemuin to remain our guest, he took advantage of the distraction and slipped out. We don't know what happened to him after that. Federico, yes, Orin escaped, but hasn't shown himself or contacted us. Does that ring any alarm bells to you? Yes. You could add a little more than just yes. My becloaked friend. I can't imagine what the ordinary residents here would be so quite in the know. Who exactly are you? Think of me as a hunter here, or maybe a bodyguard. No need to worry about me. Alright then, we'll just run with that for now. Set Orn aside for now. We demand a reasonable explanation for Senora Lemuin's circumstances. Why would a monastery need to restrict the movements of a Lateran nuncio who has came to offer aid? That's a good question. Your answer will determine our subsequent actions. Considering you're both Lateran emissaries, you should already be familiar with this monastery's history. Our knowledge is limited to the information in the mission briefing. Over a decade ago, we entered the waste to avoid the catastrophe, ran out of fuel, and the monastery has been trapped here ever since. Unable to communicate with the outside world, all we could do was try to farm for ourselves. But the soil in these parts is mostly fallow, and not much food grows these days. That's not all. The beasts that wander the barrens and the robbers are even more vicious than the beasts. All pose grave threats. We never had much choice, so you decided to take in vagrants wandering the wastes. Take in is far too generous of a term. No, we did no such act of charity. We were merely accepting people who had no home to return to. There are many reasons a person can become uprooted, and we did nothing more than offer them a new place to stay. Stefano, a point of clarification. There's one thing I'd like to ascertain. Well, Federico, what are... Hey, don't. Reverend Executor, this is most unusual. I'm finished. You really just went for it. But this is definitely something. Your Excellency, can I ask you to explain what's going on here? In the heart of a Lateran monastery? Why have we found a Sarkis? Well, I guess that's that. I apologize if you find this offensive. But what are you doing here? I already told you I'm just a hunter. Gerald the Hunter. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like you believe me. I'm going to stop here because my neck hurts. I'll probably continue tonight or tomorrow. I'm sitting here trying to keep up and I'm just like fighting my neck. This thing is fucking with me. But yeah, we've started. We're going to finish this week. Fix your posture, bro. Nah, it's the seat, bro. It's hard to remain like this. But yeah, I'll probably continue either tonight or tomorrow. And we'll just keep it going throughout the week until we finish. This story's really good. Yeah, I just can't do it. I just can't do it, man. My neck. But I'll be back soon. The stream will be going on throughout the week. We'll keep it going. And then I have other videos that I'm going to start releasing soon. So look out for those. And I'll see you guys. The start is kind of slow, but it will ramp up like always. I expect that from Arknights. No worries, dude. I don't think anything bad of the story. It's just really my neck is killing me. Demoter from mod status. Hey, it has nothing to do with Comey. We'll see her in the next one. All right, guys. I'll see you next time. I'm gonna go lay down. I'm getting old, man. I hate this.